toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cyclones will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pirates offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And I think this play very much starts with protection up front. He has time, and they use the speed of his wide receiver. Look, he starts all the way on the right side of the field, comes all the way. There he goes. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the missed connection, it's 3rd down for this offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Iowa State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the boot, looking for his man. That's caught. It's Lee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quick release on the RPO. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Malone. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Jukes his way for more. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The lone back's got it.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Pirates are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Give to the running back. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's Not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky fourth down decision coming. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll heave it deep. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Going to sling it on second down. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. They're now up 9-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Dangerous screen into traffic. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Iowa State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a crease, it's Lee.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's third down and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, ECU! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 17.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pulls it in. It's Lee. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Pirates will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Got his man in the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Finding an escape route. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Galloway. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Iowa State.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Penn State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Lee.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Creates a little room, and he'll be brought down. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good first half. Second half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
The Pirates send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws for the tight end. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he's got a chance. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go right back to him. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Got a man. It's Lee. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cyclones! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Got it set up on the outside. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He's piled up 76 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's locked. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lee.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw it. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Galloway. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Malone. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cyclones racing to the line in a hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.